I am at the Facebook headquarters in Austin, Texas. I am here at South by Southwest, and I'm going to be answering some questions from Facebook. And then if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask away since it's been a while. So I guess I'll start with these Facebook questions. Is this your first time down at South by Southwest? Yes, it is. I've always wanted to go. I just want to be cool and hang out where all the cool people are, and they're all in the city, so here I am. So I'm really excited. Today I'm performing at the YouTube showcase at like 5:30. So if you're 21 and up, you should come. Barbecue or tacos? I would say tacos. That would be a hard yes for that. Do you remember where you were the first time you heard one of your songs on the radio? Yes, I was driving around Hollywood. I was in a recording session, and I heard Girls Like Girls in like a remix on 97.1. Shout out to Amp Radio for playing my music for the first time. It was a really awesome experience. Any pre or post show rituals? Eating before and after shows, I would say, is my ritual because I love to eat. What do you need to have with you on the road? Lots. It was like, I think I brought 3 suitcases, and I'm gone for a month, and I could have probably brought like 2 more suitcases filled with stuff. I normally love to bring my essential oil diffuser. I had to leave that at home because I didn't have any room. I have a rice cooker to cook my quinoa because that's just how my life is. And then like a nice blanket, like a cozy blanket is always a good thing to have on the road. And hand sanitizer because you're peeing on the side of the road all the time because that's the rock star life. Favorite venue you've played or venue you'd love to play one day? I don't really have a favorite venue because every show is different, and that's what I love about touring is you're performing outside, you're performing indoors, big, small, and the energy is always really different for each city, so I enjoy all of them. Were there any artists in particular who inspired you to pursue a career in music? I do remember this one moment, and so I went to like this NSYNC concert, and it was like the No Strings Attached, and they were like on strings, like doing the thing, and like it was my first concert, and it was the best concert I'd ever seen, and I was like, that's what I need to be doing is like dancing on stage. Not necessarily I need to be in a boy group and sing 5-part harmonies, but I was like, I need to be on stage and I need to be performing. And I remember that Money came from the sky. If you remember that song, Money, Money, Money. And it just came from the sky. It was amazing. Favorite thing to do on a day off is I love to exercise, maybe walk around the city. What do I love to do? I love to sleep, and I love to watch movies, particularly Sandra Bullock movies, because she's my favorite and makes me laugh all the time. And I love watching Friends, too. That's like my therapy right before going to bed is laughing and watching Friends. Weirdest thing you've eaten, like in life? I ate rabbit one time by accident. I won't eat it ever again. I thought it was chicken and it wasn't. So that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. Best trip you've ever been on would probably be going back to Japan and meeting my blood relatives for the first time on my Japanese side. That was an amazing, amazing trip, and I hope I get to go back to Japan at some point. See, if you could time travel, would you go forward or backward? I don't know. Honestly, I'd like to be present, so I would choose to be present. What was your dream job when you were a child? I really wanted to be a skateboarder. I wanted to be a professional. I don't know if you guys remember that Disney Channel movie, Brink, but like I loved that movie. I mean, they were rollerblading, but I wanted to be a professional skateboarder, but I would have broken all of my bones, and it just was not going to happen. Best rumor you've heard about yourself? I don't know. What are you guys saying about me? I don't know. I don't know what's being said. What is your go-to karaoke song? I really just don't like karaoke, to be honest. That's like the last thing I want to do because I'm like singing all the time anyways, so like, I don't know. I'm not a karaoke girl. I think that when I was forced to do karaoke at like birthday parties, I would do like, yeah, like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or like Ja Rule or something like that. What was the first record, cassette tape, or CD you owned? Honestly, I have no idea. But I remember going to Tower Records all the time and like getting like, remember O-Town? I was like really into boy groups. I'm like now realizing I was like obsessed. I loved like 98 Degrees. I had like a poster of Nick Lachey in my bedroom, which obviously was very confusing, obviously. Are you planning to catch any shows while you're here? I hope. I'm kind of going with the flow. It's really overwhelming. I don't know if you guys have been to South by, but there's like a catalog like this thick of shows. So I'm trying to not stress myself out about it. I'm going to do my show and then like hang out and see people before and after. I'm just going to go with the flow. And that's the thumbs up, meaning that I went through all of the Facebook questions. Yay! Where's this? Is that what you use these for? Okay. Yeah. So now I'm going to answer. Oh, there's my face. Cool. Now I'm going to answer some questions from you guys. If you have any questions, or I obviously released my music video, Sleepover, a couple weeks ago. I'm on my One Bad Night tour. So if you have any questions about like tour life or the video, you can ask me. If you see any questions, shout them out, because I'm like new to this technology thing. Hello, everyone. Let's see.
People want to know if you're coming to the UK or Ireland.
Am I coming to the UK and Ireland? Definitely at some point in the future, for sure. It's been really cool because we sold out the One Bad Night tour, and so now I'm like gonna do some more dates that you'll find out about sooner rather than later, and the plan is definitely to go overseas at some point. Let's see. Do you have any questions? What inspired the song Sleepover? Basically my life. I'm always like falling for people that don't like me back. No, I don't know. I feel like everyone can relate to liking someone and not having those feelings reciprocated, and so I wanted to write a song that reflected that, and that people could connect to and find like comfort in. It's like the video is kind of sad, and when I watch the video, it makes me sad, but it also comforts me knowing that this is a normal feeling, and the video kind of validates that sadness, if that makes sense.
What's your favorite part about touring?
My favorite part about touring is obviously meeting all of you. I do meet and greets before the shows, so I've been able to meet a bunch of you before the shows, and it's just really amazing to just meet how beautiful you are and where you come from, and the things you like, and your colored hair or your not colored hair. It's really awesome to meet all of you, and it's cool to see the cities.
What's your skincare routine?
Kate Somerville, you know it, all over my face. That's my skincare routine. It's taken me a long time to like get this under control, and that Kate Somerville I just use like the facial cleanser, and then I exfoliate like twice a week because that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, I mean, I'm a real person. I get pimples all the time, but it definitely keeps it under control and keeps it kind of, contained.
Are you hanging out with fans on this tour? Like meet and greets?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with fans. I mean, we're not like going out to bars after my shows, but because I have to sleep. But yeah, I see you guys before the shows, and then some of you like hardcore fans like stay out like late past the shows, and then I'll see you guys walking to my bus, and I'm always down to say hi. So hi.
Someone said they love 90 degrees too.
We all wanted that tattoo. The barbed wire across the arm. Thank God I didn't do that.
What's your favorite music video that you've done?
Oh, what's my favorite music video that I've done? I don't know, that's like really hard to ask because every video has so many memories and like difficulties and how it got made. I don't know. I love them all. I really enjoyed Sleepover because it was different. It wasn't really a narrative, and I normally do narrative pieces, and it kind of was more of just like a feeling and an aesthetic as opposed to a story. So it was kind of challenging to do that video and kind of like simplify. So I really enjoyed doing that one.
Are you ready for Saturday in Houston?
Am I ready for Saturday in Houston? Yeah, I am. You know, Houston like sold out first, I think, like within like a day and a half. So I'm super excited about the show in Houston, which leads me to wrapping this Facebook Live up. I will see you guys either today or tomorrow at Twix Collide at like 9 p.m. if you're up that late. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be in Houston. So I'm super stoked to be in Texas. It's going to be great. And I'll see all of you guys on the rest of my One Bad Night tour. Thanks for watching the chat. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.